Greetings, Star Trek Fleet Commanders. I am the Angry Rhino. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. So today, yes, you see I'm in Xindi space. What group of systems this is called and for what loop? It's very hard to remember sometimes because there's too many. Also, I'm not really focusing on the loot or anything. What I'm focusing on is this guy, Jason Nesmith. Where is and his officer ability more specifically? Not going to worry about his captain ability right now. I don't think it's really that good. Maybe it's good if you don't have Janeway and you're fighting these chimeras. Whatever. Okay, yeah, just go away, I guess. His officer ability. Jason Nesmith increases your apex barrier by 2,000. Careful there, it's not percent, it's just 2,000 when fighting hostiles. 5,000 at max. Tier 2, it's going to go to 2,500. Tier 3 is 3,200. Tier 4 is 4,000. And it just went away again. Okay, cool. And refresher on what Apex Barrier does. Provides true damage mitigation from all sources after all other bonuses. Every 100 Apex Barrier increases the damage you can take by 1%. Ability does not trigger if Tau is assigned to the bridge. Okay. So let's kill a few of these assholes. I don't do that good against them, but again, I'm not using Leslie. So I'm in roughly the same system, except I'm not using Leslie now. Some of that is, yes, I did upgrade the NX-01 a few times and whatnot. And since I got Hoojiba What's It Man, Archer, as the captain, I'm getting good amount of loot per hit. Yeah. There's 660,000. But you don't get the loot bonus because you're using Leslie. So, could Nesmith help you out here? You could. Because look at that. I'm already at 1.2 million. Let's check the battle log out and I'll show you more. Let's get to, you see him pop in here, 2,000. Take a look at what we're mitigating with Apex Barrier. 1.4 million shot. I mitigate 858,000. I don't even know what that is, but it's not quite max mitigation. I didn't put any mitigation officer on there. Didn't feel the need. But take a look at the other numbers here. You see no isolated damage, doing nothing to your shields because that's just the way it goes. 101,000 Apex Barrier mitigated. 507,000 reaches your hull. Now without Apex Barrier, and no, I don't have any other Apex Barrier researches or anything else that would activate here. So that 101,000 is all from Nesmith. So it would be what? 509,000 that would hit, no, 600. 609,000 that would hit my hull without Nesmith. With him, I'm getting a what? About a 1/6 reduction. That's pretty good, right? I mean, looking at it this way, instead of taking 600,000 damage per shot, I'm taking 500,000 damage per shot. It's not bad considering, they'll shoot you multiple times. Then there's another one. It's a smaller hit. So it's reduced. It's, mitigating a lot less. course, if critical hits me, I do block 26.8 million. Then you look at these numbers here, a little larger number, maybe formulate your opinion a little differently here. 15.8 reaches my hull. Apex barrier mitigates 3.1 million. Okay, so 15.8 million hitting your hull instead of 19 million. Yeah, that's useful. That's pretty useful. Now, I don't know what the plans are for officer auctions, material spend event this weekend, and even next weekend, because this Galaxy Quest monthly arc is, we got another, week and a half on it, so that's 2 more weekends. So what are they going to do? Is Nesmith going to be up again, or is it going to be DeMarco, or is it going to be something else that we probably won't like? Don't know. Now, the downside of Nesmith and his ability is he does take a bridge slot. So you would have to take somebody off, right? Who are you taking off? Just because Nesmith or Tim Allen is reducing all that damage, does that mean it's going to be better for you? Well, yeah, I mean, it does depend on who you're taking off. I mean, not even sure. Who the hell do I even use against these Xindi jackasses? Probably Kuron, because I'm annoyed that shit takes too long. So yeah, it could be better than like a speed person. Something else I want to call your attention to, especially with, let's say, the NX-01, while this is helping, what is something else you would use with the NX-01? Well, if you have all these Borg favors, done a few of them, there is one for the NX-01 that regenerates your hull, a portion of your hull in the next round. There's also another favor that, say, also regenerates your hull, that can stack, but only if you have morale on the ship. That is something that you might want to use when fighting the Xindis, especially with the NX-01. You max out the one favor for the morale, that's like 20%. You max out the one for the NX-01, it's like 25%. So, you could be getting back a lot of hull at the beginning of the next round, which is kind of key there. You see the battle here goes 9 rounds. Well, there is no 10th round, so I don't get back the damage I took in round 9. But look at this number here. As far as how much hull health I'm getting back. What is this? 5 million? Just a little bit more than 5 million. Again, it is the next round. But again, I'm getting 5 million hull health back. Well, how much did Nesmith stop? 3.1 there, 42,000 there, 55, so that's not even 100,000, it's almost there. Well, 55, 97, we'll just call it 180, just for argument's sake. 281, so 281 plus that is, we'll call it 3.4. Again, just for the sake of argument. Blocking 3.1 million damage here in round 1. 3.4. What did I say? 3.4 million. Blocking 3.4 million. Also getting back 5 million. Again, I don't have morale on this ship. So with the morale, I could get more than 5 million. I don't know how much I would get. Like 4 million, I think. So while, yes, maybe putting the morale officer in place of Nesmith could be better. It could be netting you more hull. Repaired anyway. But again, you would be missing that one round. So Nesmith might be better. Especially when you upgrade him to higher tiers. Now that's the trick, isn't it? Getting him to the next tier. Well, we'd either need another spend event or we would need, a sourcing mechanic for this jackass. Which, is it with the protector? I don't know. I don't have the protector yet, so I don't. Which is very annoying. I don't even have the Gorn Eviscerator yet. Whatever. Alright, I'll wrap this up. There's not too much more to talk about except maybe a summary. While you may... Now, I will go fight other hostiles in another video. I wasn't going to do it in this video. Make it a little too longer than necessary. Using Jason Nesmith on the bridge of the NX-01 with Archer, Enterprise Data, and then Nesmith. And I'm blocking quite a bit of damage. 3.4 million in the first round. It is approximately 1/6. Or was this 3.4 million? Sorry. It's approximately 1/6 of the damage. Which, yeah, I mean, that sounds kind of high. I mean, what is it? It's like 16%. It's like 16% of the damage. I did it in a calculator. It's like 16.666 repeating percent of the damage in the round here. At least for the Xindi. And again, I'll try another hostile later. That's a considerable amount. Now, again, is he worth you going after? Is he better than somebody else? Does kind of depend. Ooh, what was that? And I propose maybe using a morale officer here when you're fighting the Xindi, especially with the NX-01, because can get more health back. Actually, no, with the morale favor, you just get, it doesn't matter who you're fighting. You have to be fighting a hostile, I think. I don't even know. I think it is just morale. You get hull health back at the beginning of the next round. Which would be better, right? Because again, in a 10-round battle, that 10th round, you're not going to get anything back. So, block a little bit less damage, but block it all shots. Or get a few extra hull points back at the start of the next round. Probably works about even. So, kind of a long summary here, but I do think Jason Nesmith is going to be a good officer for us. Unlike some other officers, he's not wonderful at Tier 1. He's not too useful at Tier 1. He really isn't. Just because he would be replacing somebody. It can be very valuable. I mean, who do you have? What officers do you have? Not everybody's going to have all the same officers that I have. And therefore, I'm saying, hey, use this person, and this person on your bridge. And they're like, well, I only got 2 of them. What do I do about that 3rd slot? Well, you know what? Maybe you could get Jason Nesmith this month. Maybe. I think he is. I do think he's worth it. He is going to block a lot more of your damage. It's almost kind of like Chen. He's almost kind of like Chen, but where Chen doesn't work for anything higher than, a 51. Nesmith should be working against everything. Everything that's a hostile. We work against armadas? Where's him popping? It does just say when fighting hostiles. Yeah, see, it just says when fighting hostiles, so not armadas, just hostiles. But I do think his officer ability is really good. and would be even better tiered up. Again, that's the catch. So comment below, have you unlocked Nesmith? What do you think about his ability? You really think it's worth going? I do think he is worth going after if we do get another spend event this weekend or next. About some of the milestones or whatever. But please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I am the Angry Rhino. Shields up, Commanders.